G'day awesome people and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution! Now for those of you who've just joined in with the series, quick little notes here that I normally have said in the past. I'm going to say it again for those who've kind of just missed it. At the moment, this game is only Japanese exclusive for the Nintendo Switch and will be released worldwide in August sometime. I think it's about mid-August. And at the same time, this is kind of like a thing I've heard on the grapevine, so it may not be true, so take this next bit with a grain of salt. This also may be getting an update as well, which means the Vrains campaign will be longer and some new cards will be added, which in my books, that last bit is going to be awesome because a couple of cards that I've heard of so far in my time of researching cards and all that I can use for decks and all these other shenanigans are actually kind of interesting. And there's one particular Blue Eyes card that I'm actually really looking forward to coming into the TCG, which is at the moment only part of the OCG. So they're kind of the little things I gotta throw in here every now and again, that the fact that this is Japanese exclusive at this point. But of course, the Nintendo Switch being completely region unlocked means that anyone can get this game as long as they have a Japanese eShop account. Alright, with all that out the way, we're going to actually jump into the game. Now, I do believe I said to myself last episode, which was recorded last night for me, and at the same time, I've also got to point this out too because I'm doing a bulk recording as well. This is done a couple of hours before I go for my CT scan for my car. So the whole backstory for me actually recording this series is because I'm currently, as I said at the time of recording this episode, which is long before this actually goes up live, is the fact I've actually got a cast on my right hand, which means I can't actually do anything. I can't even actually edit the series until, well, it actually really depends. If the cast stays on, I'm going to have to edit this really with my left hand. And if the cast comes off, well, I'll be editing this as per normal, but probably a little bit higher quality than I would have if my cast stays on. So yeah, that was kind of the whole backstory as to why I'm actually kind of doing this series. But at the same time, I actually really wanted to cover this series anyways, regardless of the cast situation, because I was like, I've been waiting to cover a Yu-Gi-Oh game for a very long time now, and this just happened to be the game that I wanted to cover, considering it's left-hand friendly and I'm a right-hand dominant. Anyways, that's all the shenanigans done, but as I said, I'm pretty sure I was meant to actually go through in between recordings and fix up this deck with a couple of new cards, because we did get the Necro Valley Gravekeeper fusion card, which is kind of one of the main, I guess, gimmicks of the particular Necro Keeper deck, which is what I'm calling it, by the way, the Necro Keeper, because it's like Necro Valley mixed in with Grey Keepers. So, at the moment, in regards to that, we still haven't got the main card we need for this deck either, so I guess that's kind of why I didn't really do anything. I'm completely going to forget the fact that I've just completely forgotten I was meant to do that. That's totally not the reason. It was just the fact that I still don't have the main card that I need. The other thing we did unlock that I really just brushed over, I didn't even think much of to really explain it, was the Duelist challenges. So we unlocked Mako Tsunami's challenge, and what these are, eventually when you go through and unlock them, and mainly I think you unlock these through reverse duels and all that, is these characters will come through with much more powerful decks based off probably more meta archetypes and all that. So I know someone has like, as I said, I don't remember the archetypes at the top of my head because I've never used them, nor have I never known about them prior to this, but I mainly sweep a lot of these using like my Blue Eyes White Dragon deck and my other accounts. So we will be covering the challenges. I may cover the challenges at the end of the Duel Masters campaign, because hopefully by that point I've actually got a decent damn deck I can use. Alright, I think we've spent long, actually we didn't actually spend all that time explaining, that's actually a first. Anyways, we're going to continue on to the campaign, which is Joey Wheeler versus Rex Raptor, still in the Duelist Kingdom, by the way. My Valentine sat on a hill having a quiet moment to herself. I don't get it. Trashing hotshot duelists is usually as fun as fall clearance sale. Why can't I enjoy it anymore? Grrr, it's all because of that obnoxious punk Joey. I can't believe such an amateur beat me. I got to get even with that grinning gutter punk. At that moment, Rex Raptor, whom I dueled and defeated on the way to Duelist Kingdom. I love how this game just completely brushed over that at the beginning, by the way. That whole boat series in the anime is just, nope, doesn't exist. We only got to mention it briefly just before the Weavile battle as well. Anyways, jumped out and surprised her. It's me, Rex Raptor, the dino-duelist, and I'm itching to finish that match we started on the boat. Funny, I'd thought I'd already knocked you out on your Jurassic butt. Think whatever you want. You're about to get stomped. You think I'm gonna waste another minute on a pea-brain like you? Beat it, Dino Breath. Shoo, shoo. Grrr, pea-brain? I happen to have been a finalist in this year's regional championship, and I'll have you know that I've already won 5-star chips. Mai held up her bracelet to show off her star chips. Whoa, how'd you get 8 chips already? From wannabes like you who think they're dueling a chick, they'll score some easy stars. I've only lost once, but once I find that punk kid Joey, it's payback. Joey Wheeler? How could you lose to him? I'd love to see you try and... that gives me an idea. Rex, I'll agree to duel you, if you do something for me first. Mai and Rex searched for Yugi and his friends in hopes of finding Joey. It wasn't long before they did. Ah, tell me that's not who I think it is. How dare you, Joseph? Glad to see me. Ecstatic. So, Joey, is Yugi still up to fighting all your battles for you? Everyone knows if Yugi wasn't there to hold your hand, you wouldn't have beat me. Isn't that right, Yugi? That's not true. Oh, really? Then I propose he steps out of your shadow here and now. If Joey thinks he's so tough, let's see him play for himself. Think you had the guts to step up and face the duelist I've arranged for you? I'm dueling on Mai's behalf. Recognize me? That's Rex Raptor. This twerp's supposed to scare me or something? I bet he ain't so tough. Don't you remember, Joey? Rex placed second in the regionals. Well, Joey, you gotta ask Mummy's permission or what? This is your big chance to prove yourself, or you gonna back out? Don't worry, sis, I'll make you proud. Well then, it's dino feeding time. Let's duel. Bring it. That was like the most enthusiastic bloody conversation there as well. It's a lot more like ongoing in the anime a little bit. As I said, they really brush over a lot of major things there. Like, they don't even explain that Weavile and Rex are kind of like regionals prior to the story. But yeah, I guess, you know, they're just gonna throw them in here and then have the audience wonder why they're the villains when they actually get up to date. They haven't watched the anime. Anyways, we're into the duel, and that's not a good looking hand. I do remember the whole shenanigans we had to do with this deck is revolving around the Swamp Battle Guard and Swamp Lava Guard, I do believe it's called. They kind of work off each other there. Other than that, I kind of have a bit of a shoddy hand. So both of these need sacrifices. That's terrible. Time Wizard, of course, there to throw my my hat into the ring and see if I can flip a heads or a tails, whatever I decide to choose, and hope I get the right damn thing. Alright, so Rex may throw over the Wasteland because dinosaurs do get boosted up by 200 points with Wasteland. Irby comes out. Well, that's a bit of a problem because that's gonna stomp on a lot of my cards. Dinosaurs obviously have the advantage of having like really high... Oh my dear god, what am I supposed to do now? Okay, I think my fusions are still Thousand Dragon, yeah, Thousand Dragon and Flame Swordsman. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I suppose I could chew another turn and then Time Wizard up, but then I gotta use up a normal summon as well. I guess we go for a summon and see if I can just use my effects with Time Wizard. This, as I said, this isn't a very good hand at all. This is terrible. Heads. You can tell I wasn't confident on that one at all! Oh, well, that was just as good as not summoning anything bloody, except it's probably worse. I took 250 life point damage, and now I'm gonna get stomped for bloody... God knows how... Oh, wait, I'm gonna get stomped for 2,800. Wow, I'm gonna get stomped for 3,000 damage in just two turns. Yeah, you can tell this game's not very forgiving at times. Like, that happened. Terrible opening hand, and I just get fed nothing. I'm not even gonna bother at this point. I'm just gonna surrender and just redo. Oh, we have Soul Exchange apparently. Alright. We do get some points, of course, in Sword Arm Dragon, so that's alright. That's at least something, like some type of compensation for the terrible hand we got given there. Got dealt. I've been recording this now for 3 days. Like 3 different days I've done these recordings, and I've been fed terrible luck in all 3 days. You'd think I'd wake up on another day and be like, oh wow, look at this awesome luck. I can just record all day and have the best bloody luck ever. But no, 3 different days, all terrible luck. Alright, so this isn't all that bad. We actually have cost down, which means we can turn a 5 into like a 0 tribute. So normally this needs 1. Are we going first? Damn, we are. Sword and Shield, which means we can easily flip a high attack monster into a high defense and give them a low defense in return, Salamander is just going to be plain useless to us unless we get Flame Swordsman onto the field. So yeah, discard 1 card for the rest of this turn, reduce the levels of all monsters in your hand by 2, even if they are summoned. So that can be handy, that can be very handy as well in Exceed decks, which we've already seen a little bit of. But I'm going to play you, and that's just about it. I mean, at the very worst, I'm going to get trashed by cards. I mean, it could crash into me with Irby if Wasteland's on the field. Soulman Dragon, I think, requires 1 tribute. What? What do you mean he has Soul Exchange? What? Oh, fricks. Well, I just spoke of Sword Arm Dragon. Yeah, just completely, like, you know, can I not attack on the same turn? Okay, they can't even produce a... what am I supposed to do now? Okay, I'm still gonna just beat that. And I can even attack as well. It's just a shame it's not a fire attribute. Alright, well, cost down. Here we go. I didn't think I'd be doing it this early. And, I gotta discard first. Let's not discard the wrong card. Let's discard you. Now I can summon this. I nearly discarded the wrong card. I was gonna just discard my Swamp Battle Guard, which is like the whole point of doing that whole shenanigan there. So now I just need Lava Battle Guard on the field, and I get a bit of attack boost there. What is it? 500. That's still decent. If I get Sogan as well, I get an extra 200, so 700 attack boost there, but that's if I feel those pre-Rex. Get it? Pre-Rex? Yeah, I didn't even just realize it just said that. Good job, me. Like, an unintentional pun that's... Wow, I just pulled Soul Exchange myself, but I can't do anything with it. I've got nothing to tribute. I actually sent that tribute to the grave. And I'm gonna regret that. Well, I can still technically pull a card out, I guess. I can just Soul Exchange whatever he brings onto the field and then summon my Swamp Battle Guard again. Unfortunately, that means I can't really... I'd have to rely on actually getting my tribute summoning up to be able to... Can I still take that out? Yeah, 1800. I have a funny feeling that this entire deck kind of relies on that gimmick of like Soul Exchanging or tribute summoning. Like, this is ridiculous. And then I'm going to... Yeah. Bye. I'll do the exact same... I can't conduct the battle phase though. I guess that's fair because I've done it when he doesn't have a card on the field, so he'd be wide open. It'd be kind of OP if they didn't have that particular little line of text that you cannot conduct the battle phase at all after using Soul Exchange, because you can just easily go through, get rid of a card off the field, and then direct attack them for whatever amount of damage. Oh, come on, can I actually, like... can I actually summon something here? This is getting a little ridiculous at the moment. Is this deck just full, like packed full of freaking level 5 cards? I hope not. Because at this rate, I'm not going to get past a single bloody card at this point. I'm just going to be taking out a card, and that's it. I would like to actually do some direct damage, that'd be great. But, oh, we can actually kind of try and get rid of some cards, I guess. Let's go trace Graceful Charity and see what we get. Well, we got X-Raider. Polymerization. There'd had to be Baby Dragon. Well, Leogan can go. I'd say Battlesteer can go because they're tributes, so they're going to be a pain in the rear side to get out. And we do know Sogan's in this deck too. I don't want to get rid of this because I think Battle Lava Guard is actually a fire type. And I don't particularly want to get rid of that. Alright, there's a direct. We finally get some direct damage on, so he's now lower in life points than we are, so we're getting somewhere. So both of these are Earth. It's just now hoping that he doesn't do anything to like clear my field. Because if he clears my field, I'm back to square one basically. From there, he needs... What do he need? Oh, Masaki, the legendary swordsman. Well, he's somewhere in my deck. If not, I've already kind of used him. No, I haven't used Masaki yet, so he's still somewhere in my deck somewhere. I'm not going to play him because I could even bring out Flame Swordsman. Damn it! Alright, what does that do? Well, face up on the field, this card cannot be banished. Each time a dinosaur-type monster is sent to your graveyard, place 2 counters on this card. You contribute this card's special... Oh, no! Oh, wait, he can't. He's got no counters on this as of yet. So really, once I get something to bust through that 2000 defense wall, that's gone. I just can't let it have any counters. That could happen too. Which means he can, yeah, go for that. Damn, that's even got a lot of defense. Yikes. Well, that kind of cleared my field. And now I get, of course, the thing that I was waiting for. Oh god, what can I do, what can I do, what can I do? I can't do much, that's the thing. I really needed both of them on the field in order to do something. No. I don't even have Sogun, this is annoying. Sword and Shield is going to do me nothing as well. Defense-wise, they're trash as well. I guess we defend and hope for the best. That's about all I can really do. That's all I think I know. I think I can do. I think. I'm just... I don't know. I need another Soul Exchange or something. So I can just Soul Exchange the Serpent Knight Dragon, which is originally what Rex is... No, he's original... Oh, shook. I just realized there's going to be that sneaking around somewhere in his deck. I'm just going to do that onto that, and then hopefully that destroys it, if I think that's how it works. No point putting that on the field. Only 700 attack. That's not going to help me at all. Because that's going to give me It will give me 1600, but it's like, I could potentially pull a Flame Swordsman at this point. I might want to gamble on that. Or I could potentially pull a Soul Exchange at this point. Oh. Does that work for me as well? No, it's only a one time. I was thinking a different card, but I actually think I may have just... No, he's using that card. Bye! Okay. I'm kind of glad he did that. Now I've got one extra turn to try and get something on the field. I may even have 2, but we'll see how we go. Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to do it, ain't I? I'm gonna have to do that and then use this because otherwise I'm probably gonna lose. Now he can't really crash into my life points. Oh, you damn idiot! I had this in my hand. I could have just swapped the defense of that around so I would have just taken it out easily. You idiot. I can't... Oh, okay, never mind. Even if I did all that, I would have conducted a battle phase, but still. He would have just put that into defense and I wouldn't have been able to take it out. There's Red Eyes. Oh no, it's gonna be Serpent Knight Dragon. Does he not have Red Eyes? I thought he did. But anyways, I think that's going to be game because I've got no way of getting around that. Unless some miracle just happens. No miracle doesn't happen. No Heart of the Cards today, again. Okay, we actually got Soul Exchange, well that's good. This is just... As I said, if I actually... No, I wouldn't have, because Threatening Roar still would have happened, the same thing would have happened. Because I was like, oh, if I'd actually did what I just said to do, a new Sword and Shield, but I was like, yeah, but Threatening Roar got popped that exact same turn, so that wouldn't have been destroyed. Hopefully better luck. Kinda. Not really. I'm going first again, and I have nothing to play other than a Time Wizard. I'm just gonna end my turn and just see how we go. That's just not helping me. I need something way better than that. Oh, yeah, that's just a great opening hand. I'm kind of glad I waited because now I can use Time Wizard, fail, and just have my ass handed to me on a silver platter by a red-eyed black dragon. I said he had this in... Oh, my dear lord. Come on, gang, can we at least get a decent... Oh my god, what's that supposed to do for me? Yes, it'll boost up my warriors and all that, but I don't have any to play at this point. I love this game, so I love this game at times. It's just like, you have a threat on the field, but you have no way of dealing with it. Or I actually finally managed to pull off a heads and actually destroy a card. Halla frickin' Luya! Let's see how long this lasts for. 500 points of damage. I can't believe I'm gonna have to use one of my fusion materials just to do this. So at the very worst now, we're gonna have Soul Exchange. Or I just get stomped on by an Irby. Look at my life points actually now. I'm actually nearly have already lost half my life points and it's only turn 5. I'm going to like absolutely stomp that. Do I do more life point damage or do I boost up a card? I might actually keep it as backup. I mean, Serpent Knight Dragon is the only card in his deck that doesn't actually be affected by Sword and Shield because its defense is bloody... Oh, Sword and Shield. I haven't cracked a joke about that yet because of Pokemon Sword and Shield. Do you think they took a bit of influence by that card? Jesus, I'm a little bit oblivious to that, wasn't I? Now I'm sitting there trying to think, oh, what's this do? Uh-oh. If he's got Soul Exchange, which I think he does... No, he doesn't. I was going to say, if he did, I was going to be in a bit of trouble there. Yay, we can actually use a card, and that's going to get a boost by 200 for 2,000. I'm still trying to think when's the best time to use Sword and Shield. There's a couple of cards it can be used on to try and give you like the advantage, but at the moment, oh, for peak's sakes! I hate that card! Well, now I'm back to square one again with nothing to be able to be summoned. I swear that Gale Lizard's thrown in there just to really, really make your players salty. E.g. that can be Sword and Shield, but for that I actually need to have a damn card I can use. I actually generally think this might have been where I started using a custom deck. Because this is ridiculous. I still have nothing to use. There, attack me for 800 now. It only lasted one turn, are you serious? Oh, Oh, what's the bloody point then? I'm dead! No, I'm not. I'm gonna... still, it's annoying. Well, I'm now dead. Never mind. I retract what I just said about never mind. I actually am dead. That's totally not annoying because I never drew Soul Exchange. See what I mean by, I give you hints, but it won't apply because you never drew that card to begin with. I would have loved to have used Soul Exchange if I actually got the damn thing to begin with. Never mind. What's done is done, we move on for another round. If I still can't win with this damn deck, well, I have a Soul Exchange. At least I'm going second. That's a good thing. And I get rid of a Red Eyes. Do I not? No, because it has to be from the hand. Alright, then we're gonna go Soul Exchange. We have to get rid of a card. Alright, that's gone. He can't summon Red Eyes now, so I was just really concentrating there. That comes on the field, then we're gonna play this. He'll probably end up setting up that stupid Cow Lizard at some point again. Or Soul Exchange, that'll be the other thing that'll get used, and I'll just be back to square one again. No, I'm not going to use that unless they attack me. Yeah, see what I mean? Or they'll just use that, and yeah, we're back to square one again. And even if I put this thing into defense mode, it's not going to help me. Well, that can help. I am gonna have 1500. I'm just gonna have enough attack to take it down. I'm gonna have to just deal the attack now. 2000, go, take that thing down, take down Megazala. Oh my god. Okay, that's BS. Because now I'm back to square one again. And there's Wasteland just to put salt to the wound, and I'm just going to take a big hunk of damage here. Alright, so I think we're using a custom deck next time around because I am sick of this. I am really sick of this. I am super sick of this. Skip that, use a deck, and I'm going to use probably Exceed. Oh look, artifact card. I seriously want to find out what booster pack gives them, but at the same time, as I said, I'm super sick of this particular duel because nothing's happening. I'm looking like I'm going to win, and the next thing in a moment, Rex comes on, grabs the card from underneath my feet and rips it out with a freaking, God knows, like, Soul Exchange, whatever else he's got there to just really screw me over. As you can tell, I'm kind of over it a little bit, so we're just going to go in. Exploded Dragon. Well, this hand isn't looking any more flash than the previous couple I've had, but at least I got something to protect my ass at this time. And we have a Dust Tornado too, so it's like target one, spell a trap, and your opponent's and set. I'm destroying that, bugger it. Or I can use enemy controller. That was very lucky actually, I completely forgot they had 1800 defense, but now look what he's setting up. There's going to be bound to be a reinforcements behind there, or something else. Now what am I activating? Enemy controller? Sure, let's do that. Target one face up. Tribute one monster, then target one face up monster you control. Oh, I can only... I probably don't want to use that because I can just go into an Exceed now. I'll do that next time though. Because I want to go... They're both win attributes. For every face-up wind monster you control, or you control... That'll only give me 1500 attack. I'm just going to go for an Exceed. Nope. Okay, we're just gonna go straight into this. I don't even remember. I think its attack was like they couldn't go for... Okay, so actually no, this will work well because it actually redirected Soul Exchange because it does target one card and one card only. So when that happens, I can discard one of my Exceed materials and use that against them. No, this is gonna be really oh my god. Can't I just activate my effect? What do you mean I can't activate my effect? That's being... Hold on, it targets exactly one card on the field and no other cards you can attack. I guess it doesn't work like that. Seriously? Well, that's great. I've just lost one of my Exceeds. I kind of wish now I had... Oh, it wouldn't matter because it's not a quick spell, is it? It's not a speed spell, whatever it is. I still don't understand speed spells at this point. Do I use this or not? Because I could potentially just discard whatever I just did to take control of Crawling Monster. Because it's going to get destroyed anyway, so we may as well. So yeah, the effect just didn't matter in the end because it was just going to get tributed. Oh well, at least we got some type of direct, but it's just kind of annoying that that happened, and it only happens for one turn with enemy controller, so that's probably gonna, yeah, go back. So the next thing I can do is just go explode a dragon. It's just, oh, come on! I hate this duel! Why is this duel so annoying and it's only like still in Jeweler's Kingdom? Oh man, come on! I need like certain cards and I'm not getting them. And the worst thing is, that's a perma control. Actually, I can... Can I just crash into that? It's not gonna matter because I'm still gonna lose, ain't I? Because I'm gonna go boom from my Exceed card there. Okay, this is seriously annoying. At this point, I'm just thinking about skipping this in recording or whatnot, but kind of defeats the purpose at that point. Or should I go Synchro? Probably not. I'm probably just gonna go Exceed at this point. I just need like one duel where that none of that bad luck happens. That's all I really need. I just like perfect good luck. That's all I need. Or I just get enough card points and just hope that, oh, I can actually go for an Exceed. Because I've got Exceed effect. Yeah, of course. Of course, we can't have like an opening hand where like none of this is gonna happen. No Wasteland? Alright, that's interesting. Hold on, what's that? Compulsory escape device. Each player chooses one monster they control and shuffle it in. Why did I not get any cards like that before? That would have been extremely handy. Now, when this card is sent to the graveyard, I can get 2 hyenas and potential... Oh. Well, that's bound to be something like a bottomless trap hole there. It has to be. Why else would he summon it and then not, like, use it? I thought it'd be Wasteland. No, but there's Wasteland. Alright, so that's not his face down card. That was a stupid observation either. It's just like, of course it's not going to be. No, because that affects me too, because I actually have the card on the field. Yeah, we're just doing this at the moment. We're just discarding that, going into a weaker monster. Interesting. No. 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 As I said, I don't like it when it pops up constantly. It's like I know when I want to pop it. Yes, I want to activate that though. Boom. Now we're going to summon 2 of these. And then Exceed effect's also going to kick off as well. Hopefully it's like a quick speed spell. No. I'd like to do it when I'm not going to be using on materials. No. What have I got at the moment that I could Exceed? 2200 defense. I will have an effect kickoff as well. So if I summon out another monster, I should be able to get a decent effect out of that. No! Jesus, I don't know how many times that needs to ask me. It's the same thing's gonna happen. No! Don't use the effect just yet. Alright, so we're going to Exceed now into this monster that I failed to use properly the last time. And I'm going to put that in attack mode. Bottomless Trap Hole is probably going to kick off at this point, if it is. Why do you use... Okay, that was interesting. That destroys it. Still getting this annoying effect though. Still, reinforcements did disappear, so that was quite a big thing. May not seem like it, but it is. Deals how much damage? 200 for each card. That's only 400 damage. I'm just gonna wait. No! I needed like another turn. get used to seeing that for a little bit, because every little moment in this battle, the game's gonna be like, hey, would you like to use this? 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 It's like, no, I don't want to use that. Nice. Alright, we're getting somewhere for once, and we can actually double summon now, which is good. We're actually getting some, you know, a chance. When this card is special summon, you can target one level 3 monster in your graveyard special summon. Ooh, yes. We're gonna have like a big summon here. We're gonna go Crane Crane, activate the effect of Crane Crane, then we're gonna summon a Hyena, because that's our only level 3 in the graveyard. And then we're going to activate double summon. And then we're going to summon out Flying Kamakari #1. And now we're going to go to battle phase. And then we're just going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then into main phase 2, activate effect, and then we're going to throw a material into our graveyard to deal another 600 damage. How do you like that, Rex Raptor? After all the pain you've caused me in this one episode, I'm certainly not salty over all of that, by the way. I feel that you deserved all of that. Actually, why not? Yes, activate the effect. And then from there, I'm going to put that into my... Hello! That is how you win. And there's nothing you can do about it now. You've got nothing on the field, nothing in your trap zone, and now I'm just going to whop you for this. And all that salt that just got sent on the floor here is going to get wiped up with the Roomba as I finally win that. Oh my god! I nearly turned grey out of all that. So I guess you won my star chips. Not only did I win your star chips, but I won your red eyes too. About freaking time. I can't begin to describe how happy I am the fact that this is all done. Far out, that was annoying. Battle Pack Epic Dot. Oh, so we finally got our first Battle Pack. I actually have not done them yet, so we might be able to explore that as a way of like taking a breather from this for a little bit. Miracle Jurassic Egg, which is quite good. Megazawa and we got some points. And let's be honest here, we've actually did bugger all in this bloody episode at this point. I think. Anyways, we're gonna open up some cards and hope we get Necro Valley. We've got our fusion card again, which is good. Still no Necro Valley at this point though, so the same thing's happening with my booster pack openings as we are happening in the actual battles. Getting all these other good cards, which is all well and truly good. As I said, I love getting some of these cards, but without Necro Valley, they're kind of useless. The other thing I should probably think about doing too is maybe making an Exodia deck, but I think to use Exodia quite well, we're going to need to open up Marik's booster packs, which we don't have at this point, I don't think. I don't think we get Marik's booster packs until... Is it Marik or... No, it's Bakura's, sorry. I'm pretty sure it's Bakura's. I think, or is it Marik's? I can't remember whose booster pack I'm opening, but they have Pot of Greed in it. Particular booster pack. It's like one of the rare cards. Still yet to see Necro Valley. In before Necro Valley is the last card I pull. Heart of Clear Water. Didn't look all that amazing. Probably is, and I've just briefly looked over it. Got 2 Exodia heads, that's great. I still don't think we have the other 2 pieces though. Got Necro Valley Throne, again, good card, very good card indeed, but I still need Necro Valley to even activate it. Polyduality, that's a good card, that's using Exodia as well, because you're able to see the top 3 cards of your deck, and choose one card and bring it straight to the top of your deck, so you know exactly what you're drawing next turn. Nope. Still nope. I seriously don't remember it taking me this long to get a Necro Valley. I mean, as I said, I know it's a rare card, but We've got Terraforming, got 2 of them now, but as I said, I've got no field spell to really use with it. Hey, we did it! We did it! We finally got Necro Valley! Now, we can actually start making this deck. All Gravekeeper's monsters gave 500 attack and defense. Cards in the graveyard cannot be banished. Negate any card effect that would move a card in the graveyard to a different place. Negate any effect that changes types or attributes in the graveyard. Oh my lord, we've waited a little while to get that. I was starting to think that was going to be the very last card I pull. I was really hoping it wasn't going to be. Now watch me pull like 3 of them in a row. Nope, not quite, but got a couple of points left, so let's see how this goes. Nope. I'm still trying to think, is there like any major cards I've yet to pull besides the Exodia pieces? Hey, Silent Doom, that's actually a pretty good card. One more pack after this. What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? Nope. I kind of need at least 1 other Necro Valley to be running at least 2. Damn. Normally what happens is I'll pull 2 of the same card I've wanted and be like, oh, well, speaking of which. Alright, so we've got a little bit of time left. Oh, this is cool. Your deck is made instantly from 10 5-card battle packs. So for 50, draft 45 cards in 3 rounds of pack openings. This is actually really cool. Oh my lord. You mean I gotta pay for this? I don't have 2,000 battle points. Yikes. I wonder if I actually get those cards too, if I actually purchase them for those points. I've actually never did battle packs, so that's why I wasn't even aware that was a thing. Duelist challenges are completely out of our way at the moment. I would definitely need to be unlocking something somewhat decent to be able to do that. I guess we can even try Evil Spirit of the Ring. There's no way I can do any of those reverse duels as of yet. Later that night, the team settled down for dinner when they were visited by their high school friend Bakura. As they chatted around the campfire, the conversation soon turned to dueling. Let's have a duel right now. Not for starships, but just for a little fun. I'm down for that. After all this starship stuff, it would be nice to have a duel with no strings attached. I agree. I think just a regular old duel sounds like a good idea. Before we get started, there's a little something I'd like to share with you, and especially with you, Yugi. No, it can't be! A Millennium item! Yes, and the magic of my Millennium Ring will take us to the Shadow Realm. Why are you doing this, Bakura? You have something I want, and I aim to take it. Bakura, possessed by some unknown spirit, used the power of his Millennium Ring to lock away his friends' souls. Their souls have been locked away, and now after waiting for countless centuries, the legendary Millennium Puzzle is mine! Just as Bakura tried to grab the Millennium Puzzle, it started to glow. The spirit within the puzzle awoke, manifesting himself in Yugi. No, it can't be! You want my Millennium Puzzle? Then you're going to have to duel me for it. But if I win, you release my friends and send us all back. Haha, I agree to your ridiculous terms, Yugi, but I promise you, there is more at stake here than you comprehend, and this is just one shadow game that you cannot win. I hope not, because I got a little bit salty over the previous one. That wasn't even a shadow game. Right, in we go. So there's going to be shenanigans going on here, that's for sure. To what shenanigans, I just cannot remember at this point, because as I said, I'm pretty sure it's just by this point I was actually using a custom deck. Alright, Dark Hole, Swords of Revealing Light, Graceful Charity, Magician of Fate, which is going to be handy, Claw Reacher. I think there's going to be just plenty of like low-leveled monsters in this duel. What's my fusions? Just Flame Swordsman. Of course, that was Joey's card that he chose. It's more going to be a question of... I'm going to play that, because he's got a lot of flip effects in this deck, from what I remember. Yikes, that's definitely not going to be easy to overcome. Let's try and get around that. Hopefully not with a Dark Hole. Lightning Vortex, discard... Oh, if only had Dark Magician or something. What could I do to get around this? Generally not much. 1... kind of put me in a really awkward position here of who I discard. I mean, if I get polymerization, I'm sure there's some way of like, because I gotta discard again. Oh my Leo. Wow, they're gonna make me discard, aren't they? Or I just dark hole. I'm just gonna dark hole, why not? It's either he's gonna have a lot of flip effects or he's gonna have a lot of Stoly Pokemon like that. I kind of wish I didn't have to do all that, but unfortunately it kind of had to be like that. There is a way of like purposely putting cards into the graveyard and then monster reborning them out in the field. That could, I think, might be what they want you to do. But as I said, it's going to be things like Man-Eater Bug in there as well. When a monster would be summoned, tribute one monster, negate the summon, and if you do, destroy that monster. I gotta tribute a card though. There's like a lot of, a lot of questionable things here where it wants me to do. Like a lot of tributing. Yikes. Why is that in defense? Tribute one monster. It sounds like one of my monsters too. I mean it... Yeah, I think it's asking me to tribute one of my cards. Because I generally don't know this deck at all, I'm gonna just play... Oh yeah, because he can't attack me because the sword's very low. I'm actually very grateful I put that down now. Oh yes, now we're talking. Just face up, unfortunately, so one card's gonna go boom. But that's fine, because I'm gonna end up with that on the field, and I'm gonna end up with someone's skull in my graveyard. So you can go in my graveyard, get rid of that. Monster Reborn, before he does any Monster Reborning, but I'm pretty sure he's got Change of Heart somewhere in this deck, so that's the thing I've got to be careful about. So we may as well just summon Skull into this. Just thought for a second that was like, oh, that's not a bad card. And next turn I might put that down and face it up when it gets attacked to get Monster Reborn back into my hand. Because there's going to be no doubt there's going to be like, oh, I may even should have put that down. Oh, of course. Why are you going to... Oh, man. He's... No! Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? No. Well, I guess it would have come back to me, but still, it's like, why'd you do that? Alright, well, I'm only going to get one here at this point, because I'm going to discard two of them. Oh, man. Destroy... Well, that can go. Soul Charge isn't... Oh, man. I've got to get rid of Soul Charge? No, I'm going to get it back. Right. I actually now just realised what they want me to do with Soul Charge that this whole deck revolves around. Destroy as many cards on your field and then just Soul Charge them back. Okay, he's not going to go for my face down card. I can flip it up though, that's the thing. Ha, Happy Lover, why is this in my deck? Alright, flip that up. I'm going to take a lot of life point damage here though, because Soul Charge does require you to pay 1,000 life points for every card you bring back. Alright, so summon Skull. Alright, bring back a full field here. And if anything does get destroyed, I do have Monster Reborn as a backup. Alright. And I do have my fusion material back if needed as well. Yikes. I just gotta be careful about... Oh yeah, I can't conduct the battle phase, but that's fine. And I can use this too if I want to prevent a summon. That's a flip summon, isn't it? Yep! Well, guess what? You're gonna go bye! And I'm gonna get rid of you because you're no use to me now. Bye! That was lucky. Yikes. I gotta be very careful about that because I really needed to put that down on the field. I wouldn't have had to do that. Let's set that. Oh, now I get the 2 cards I wanted to do this whole shenanigans on. Well, I guess I just gotta live with that. Oh, they're both 1,000. Let's go for it. Yep. No! Okay, I can't do anything with that card. I just can't change its battle position or anything, but it can be obviously tributed and all that, so... Oh wait, didn't I? Oh, you idiot. Why didn't I just tribute summon? Then again, I didn't... Ooh. Alright, what could that be? Dark Hole or something? Graceful Charity? What I can... Ooh, actually, I got a very smart idea here. Graceful Charity? Where's my polymerization? I don't have polymerization, do I? That can go. And then... I'm going to send that to the graveyard. Then I'm going to tribute summon that, since it can't change battle positions. Put you on the field. Then face up, Monster Reborn, and then I'm going to bring back my Dark Magician. And put that into attack. Now, if all goes to plan here, and I don't lose or lose my entire field, I win. That goes. 2. So far so good. Looks like he's got nothing. 1, yes! Alright. No screwing around on this one. We actually won straight away. Alright, that was... Now we're biting it away. With the destruction of the evil spirit's last card, Bakura was freed from the grip of the evil spirit. Are you okay, Bakura? I am now, thanks to you. Where'd you get your Millennium Ring? My father picked it up on one of his trips. He told me it's from ancient Egypt. He was shopping in a merchant bazaar when the Millennium Ring caught his eye. The man who sold the ring to my father said it had something to do with jewel monsters, but that never made any sense to me since the card game is new and the ring is clearly ancient. When my father got back, he gave it to me. He said he felt I was destined to have it. In more ways than one. Alright, we got Panic up next. We got Man Eater Bug. I'm so glad we didn't see that at all. And Change of Heart, nice, we can use that. So to end off the episode, I'd like to do some more card openings, and then that way, when I will remember this time, because I'm probably going to do a recording straight after it, I'll actually go through and see if we can do anything with the Gravekeeper or the Necro Keeper deck. And then we can just start using that. If we're in any shenanigans where we can't actually progress because bad luck be bad luck. So far we're not looking all too dandy. As I said, we can do it with 1, but I don't know how well it's going to work. Hey, we got 2, never mind. Well, I'm quite confident now we can actually pull it off. It's just whether or not I've got the right cards now to do it. But you think for how many packs we've opened from Grandpa, we should indeed have enough cards. Oh, look, we even got an Exodia, nice. I think we've got 1 left now to get. Tremendous Fire. 2 more packs after this, and as I said, I'll actually build the deck off screen so I can just fiddle around with a couple of things and research a couple of things. And then, as I said, next episode we should be able to use the Necro Valley deck instead of story decks. I'm probably do like 1 run with like story decks, and then work it out from there of like if it's going to be easily beaten with a story deck or just go straight to the Necro Valley deck. So yeah, this was probably going to be used. I have 16 cards already in the deck that I know I want to use, and I've got 11 in the side deck that are potential candidates, but there's going to be a lot more already that I've got in my actual chest, so I know I can definitely use. So next episode we're definitely looking at using that, because hopefully it's going to have 40 cards in it. If not, then well, we're going to have to continue suffering and getting salty, I guess. And other than that, I think that's about it. Oh, we do have to save up 2,000 battle points though, because we do want to try out the other thingy-jiggy. And as I said, I wonder if we actually keep those cards afterwards, or if I'm just spending 2,000 points just to make a temporary deck. But anyways, that's for next episode. So until then, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!